Hi guys, I'm here to do a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, all my Aries. So I'd like to thank my subscribers, my new ones, and the ones that have been with me since the start. I've been in YouTube. I've had a channel for a month and a half now, but I've been reading for over 15, 18 years. I would like to thank all my friends and supporters who have actually emailed me, wrote me feedbacks, and wrote comments on how my videos have helped them and how they had shed light to the situation. Now, I'm the type of reader that doesn't blow smoke up your ass or sugarcoat things. I say things the way it is. Whether you want to hear them or not, it's the truth. Okay? If my reading does not resonate with you, there are other great readers that you can watch. And one of them is my favorite. Her name is Goddess Dragon Tarot. She is so good, guys. I really admire her. I actually learn a lot from her. And she actually, her readings are very specific, and they're great. Check her out. Also, this is again for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. So check your natal chart, and because you're just not your sun sign, you are all the zodiac signs in your natal chart. So for instance, if I was curious to know what my romantic life is, I would check out my planet of, for if you're a woman, check out Jupiter, your planet sign in Jupiter, and for a man, your planet sign in Venus, or Venus and Jupiter. Okay, things like this. If my reading doesn't resonate with you, check out the other readings I have done for other zodiac signs. The ones that you have in your chart, those might resonate with you more. For example, I resonate more with my moon sign and my rising for sure, Scorpio and Cancer. With that being said, as I lay out the cards, do not focus too much on the zodiac signs, but focus more on the events of that I'm saying. Do not focus on the gender of the cards, but focus more on the energy, because every person has male and female energy, okay? So don't focus too much on the gender. Also, some things may resonate with you, some things may not resonate with you, because it is a collective reading. So you have to use your intuition and pick what things resonate with you and what things you need to check out. Not everything fits Cinderella, so don't try to force things. Okay, so here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. This is a reading on past life and how your past life is affecting this current life in your soul connection. How your past life is affecting your current life in this soul connection. Okay. I call in air, fire, water, earth, ethers, spirit, great shamans, my spirit guides, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, the Holy Spirit, to guide me, and my ancestors to guide me and give me the best possible reading that I can give all Aries that does not pertain to me or the energies that are around my field. So I want all my viewers, the energy of all my viewers and subscribers. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sorry guys, my intro is long because I do have subscribers already. As I've only been a YouTube channel for a month and a half. As I said, I have been reading for more than 15, 18 years. Um, and I do have to shuffle the cards because I break up the energy and the energy is able to flow more. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I did get a similar card for Aquarius. You should check that out. So I think that some Aries here also have Aquarius in their chart. They may be like, so your relationship to health and healing is influenced by other lifetimes. You may be suffering from a physical problem that was inflicted upon you during your last life. Perhaps you reincarnated so quickly that you didn't have time to deal with the underlying issues. Your physical health has caused you hardship, yet it has also taught you a deeper level of compassion than you could have learned in a healthy body. You've always developed healing skills that can benefit others. In fact, you may already know that you're a healer. This knowledge was acquired in previous lifetimes when you performed healings for others. Back then, your earthly needs were likely taken care of by the community, so you may struggle with the idea of charging money for healing work in this life. It's helpful to know that in this current Western society, everyone must charge for their work, including those who provide spiritually based services. I get here that maybe you were born with some problem. Maybe you were born with a health defect that you really can't see, but you only know, and you've always had to take care of yourself. Like maybe some of you guys, for those of you guys that keep getting diabetic. Some of you guys have maybe like a heart murmur. Spirit. Asthma. Maybe your lungs aren't as strong. Joint problems. Arthritis. You know, those things that you can you can improve through the diet that you consume. Of course, if you have heart, you know, if you might be prone also with family, sometimes inherited diseases like heart problems or diabetes or cancer or things like this that are family passed down from generations to generations. You may want to figure out what was passed on to you, know your family health history, and see how you can prevent these things with a good healthy diet and exercise. Also, I may be dealing with, no, I know for sure I'm dealing with somebody who's an empath, has a lot of empathy towards other, and so they're sometimes they can't distinguish between their energy and those of others. Sometimes when they feel really sad or something, they think it may be them, but in actuality, they're actually actually dealing with another person's energy, and since they don't know what is theirs and what's another person's, they have to distinguish what is their energy and another person, so they know, hey, this is not my emotion, this is someone else's, and it doesn't cause that much conflict within you, because when you realize this, you will have more stability and balance. Okay, how do you realize it's not your emotion and it's someone else's? You know yourself well. Okay, and for example, when you're really happy, okay, there may be such sometimes where you're really happy, or you're tranquil, you're calm, and all of a sudden you get this anxiety for some reason. Okay, and check out what happens during that time. Maybe you think about somebody that energy can transfer to you. Maybe that person's having anxiety, or somebody calls you, or there's somebody around you, or somebody just left you. Then these energies are not yours. You start realizing when you're being aware of your surroundings and the energies around you, you're conscious of what is yours and what isn't yours, and therefore you're able to set up boundaries. Okay, so this is how you can balance your emotional health. I feel that sometimes your emotional well-being gets unbalanced due to your empathy, not only on how you're able to feel other people's pain, but you feel your own so deeply, and also you feel other people's energy. And so what people don't know about Aries is that they feel a lot, but they may not show you at all. You know, they'd rather avoid showing people that side of them. So they go and take some time out to themselves. Okay? Because part of what they do is they value being so independent and free. And a part of that independence and freedom is to be able to cope with their own emotions. Okay, so they might need some time to just, get their shit together before they actually come back and deal with things. So they need time to recover. Anyway, what deck should I use? What deck should I use? Okay, I will use this one. I'm going to use a vice versa. So you're also able to deal with other people's problems. You're always the shoulder to cry on, or you're always that supportive person where people actually need that support from you, because you make it seem like people can conquer it. Just forget about it. Do this, and you just give a lot of encouragement and support to those that are in need, and so people actually gravitate to you and your energy, because you have so much energy to give off that sometimes people may want to mooch off your energy, so you have to be careful. So this is soul connections and how your karma and your past life karma is affecting this current life, or what you've inherited in your past life. And this, of course, is health. So if you're overly drinking, or if you're doing something you shouldn't, you should think about your diet, think about how you could avoid those things. Put sunscreen on. I sense that some of you guys need to put sunscreen on because you're peeling like the snake. And your skin peels so much that it could have detrimental effects to your skin, okay? Or you can get something if you don't protect yourself with sunscreen, especially your face. And if you suntan, in the beach or in the summertime, make sure you protect your body as well. I get this here. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. So the first card that I'm going to lay out is What is the current karma at this moment between these two people? What is the current karma at this moment between these two people? Current karmic connection. What is the current karmic connection? Okay, so somebody is walking away from a contract, a karmic contract, a soul contract. Okay, and they're taking their boxes and their shed and they're leaving. Okay, so do you see this is departing this contract and this is initiating it, and this is departing. So they're walking away from this contract that they had. Maybe they're walking away maybe from for some of you guys I see marriage. For other of you guys I see like a soul well, your marriage was a soulmate connection, but maybe you feel that. So I get the Tower here. This is a card of Aries as well. I see Cancer here as well. So something happened here where you had like some major event. The tower, you had a tower moment. What does a tower moment mean? Like a major catastrophe, like an event that changed the course of your life. Okay, a major event. And this major event caused you to walk away. And your karmic current connection is that you're walking away and you're not initiating anything. You're taking whatever you have left and your finances and whatever you have left of your investments, and you're taking that with you. Okay, and the other person is doing that as well. Okay, this is the current karmic connection. Or some person is taking their assets with them, okay? Because they are leaving this contract. It's null. This contract is null and void. Okay, it's over, guys. Okay, so my Aries, for my Aries, what was your karmic inheritance? What was your karmic inheritance? Meaning, what did you bring from past life? What kind of karma did you bring from your past life that you are currently dealing with here in this soul connection? And I get here, the Tower. So you had a moment where, like, somebody pulled a rug under your feet. Like there was a major event, it was unexpected, or you didn't see it coming. Somebody's mask came off. They were wearing a mask, and it came off. And their shitty side came out. Like the most wickedest part of a human can come out when your mask comes off. You feel vulnerable. But you're kind of glad that this Tower moment happened. You're glad about it because that gave you like escape. Like escape. I keep getting escape. That it's like you're running for your life. I'm free. Okay, this is what I keep getting. Okay, so what is your karmic inheritance? So what are you bringing to this? What kind of karma are you bringing to this? To this life. What kind of karma are you bringing to this life? Karmic inheritance. Karmic inheritance. Okay, so you may be dealing with a this is female energy. It doesn't have to be female. It could be a male portraying this female energy. Okay, so it could be either a male energy Aries, or male Aries dealing with another fire sign, Leo Sagittarius, or Aries female, or you could be a female dealing with another fire sign, a fire sign dealing with fire sign. So the karmic inheritance that you're bringing is you that you brought this relationship. This contract has been here for a long time, lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes with this person. This person is in your soul family. This person is a soul connection, a soulmate that has been with you lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. This is your karmic inheritance. It's almost like buy one, get this free, right? So you guys are packaged together and shipped to somewhere else. And this somewhere else meaning your next life. Okay, so just like the shampoo comes with a conditioner, this person comes with you. Okay, so there's love there. Okay, there's love. There's always been love there. And whether you're upset with this or not, or whether you're not talking, have left this connection. For some of you guys, you're going towards this connection, because I see this Page of Pentacle going towards this karmic inheritance, this connection right here. This, you're happy, your rainbow, the person that you've always loved and you loved in your past life. And so for some of you guys, you're taking your shit from a different soul contract that you've ended, and you're actually moving to this connection, to the person that you're meant to be with, for some of you guys. And for others of you guys, that you left this connection, you left this person right here, but you still have love for them. So for some of my Aries, they're heading, do you see, taking their boxes from one connection that's old and null, and they're taking their pentacle and moving to a new connection, and this connection is the connection. This person has been with you lifetime after lifetime. Okay, this is your happy family. Like, you can see a future with this person, but you love this person. Okay, this is your happy. Okay, you want to take your stuff and your investments and like everything and pursue this soul connection. For other of you guys, you've left this connection, and so you have left, although you do still have love for this person. Okay, I hope this makes sense. We spent a lot of time already discussing this. Okay, so what karma does the other person, what karma has they inherited that they're bringing to the connection? What karma have they inherited that are bringing to the connection? Two. I keep getting air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person is very intelligent. So sometimes their communication is a little brash, but they're very honest in the way they communicate. One person was wearing a mask, while the other person is just, they are who they are. Let me see here. So here you get the Four of Pentacles. Now I normally, I read the tarot differently depending on the pictures as well. And for the most part, I hear that, I see that what the karmic inheritance that you bring is like a foresight. It's like you're investing these pentacles, you're investing, you've invested things here because you can see the future. You can see like where this is going. Your intuition's telling you. You can, that this investment that you're doing has a potential to have a great future, as you can see with the skyscrapers. Okay, so this person is investing their coins and their time and their energy because they can see the potential of this relationship. And lifetimes after lifetimes, this person was the one that actually had that foresight. And this person has always been investing in this relationship, time, energy, and everything because they knew this. Here with this guy right here, I tend to see that this person is some kind is spiritual, spiritual guru or something, like a high priest. And I normally don't say that, but look at him. Okay, he's like a high priest. He almost looks like a hierophant to me. He has knowledge of the esoteric with the, he's a magician. So this person has a gift of foresight, so they could see the future, whereas Aries, or take vice versa, okay, the energies can go either way. You weren't able to see, have that foresight that this person does, but you feel the love. You feel the love. Okay. What is Aries' hopes and fears here? What are their hopes and fears? What are their hopes and fears? Because I'm dealing with multiple Aries. What are their hopes and fears? Well, their hopes, if you do not have Leo in your chart, your significant other or your soul connection has Leo in your chart. Right now, I see earth signs, water signs, fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So with these cards, I get here that you have clarity over the challenges that you faced for some of you guys. Okay? And because you have clarity of the challenges that you had, that you're able to see it before it causes further destruction, if it causes further quarrels. Some of you guys might be quarreling over a child. Some of you guys might be quarreling over a child, maybe like what a child wants and needs. Okay, maybe your child wants a pony, or like something that, you know, something that you can't get them, or maybe they're always wanting something, and you're like, no, you know, and then you guys, like, maybe you guys pit this child, you kind of manipulate the other with a child, and get the child involved in a way where it pits that child from one to the other. For some of you guys that have the child. For other of you guys just want, you're hoping that you guys will have a friendship and reconcile these differences. That you're able to not fight in different teams, but be on the same team to fight the opposing team together. You want happiness. For some of you guys are hoping for happiness and ending these quarrels, these fights. Hoping to end this, okay? Hoping to put this behind you. What is your soul connections, hopes, and fears? What is your soul's connections, hopes, and fears? Soul connections, hopes, and fears. So I have to shuffle the cards like this so I can get the energy flowing. Okay, so your soul connections, hopes and fears, well, their hopes are that they are able to see things from a different perspective. That they have hung themselves. What do I mean by hung themselves? They have denied themselves things in order to just suspend themselves from doing any actions, in order to understand, get higher wisdom from their higher self. So they can see things in the other person's perspective and understand something that is not understood. Something where they've had to go into their crown chakra to get downloads from the universe about what's really happening. So a spiritual person here might be dealing with Pisces for sure. No, you're dealing with Pisces. If Pisces isn't in your chart, then it's in your soul connections chart. Okay? Because this person has had to make a choice, is like having to make a choice. Okay, and it's not a nice choice, meaning that there's a lot of emotion and turmoil in these choices that they have to make. And they're blindfolded here. They're blindfolded, meaning that they don't want to see the storm. So they know what choice that they have to make. They know. Yet they are in stagnation on purpose. They choose to be in stagnation on purpose because they're stuck. They're stuck in a rut. And the reason why they're stuck in the rut is just because they know what choice they have to make, but they're choosing not to make this choice. They're blindfolding themselves on purpose. Although that not making a choice has made the waters rough and the tides deeper, and the tides and the currents higher, and the water it has more turmoil, because this person has just been in stagnation. Okay, so it's almost like pretty soon these decisions are not going to be left to them, but the universe is going to make the decisions for this person. Okay, so it's good that they suspend themselves to get a different perspective, but they've been doing it for so long now that the waters are getting rough. And there's something they're not willing to see, that they're purposely blindfolding themselves between these two choices. And I also, for some of you guys, I sense here that, so their hopes and fears, their hopes may be that they would stop, that they would come to a decision, okay, and their fears is that they will remain like this for a long time, okay, and a lot of things can happen when you remain like this. It means that the tower can happen, that catastrophe that I just said can happen, when you are not your own catalyst for change and you let the world be the catalyst for you. That means that instead of you governing your life, you let other people and situations govern your life, where you just wait until something happens to you. You don't make the movement to make those things happen for yourself. Why is this person stuck in a rut? Why is this person stuck in a rut? Okay, so I get here that this person thought that they had their 1111, that they had been with her, that this person was their twin flame soulmate, their happiness, okay? And something happened where the person didn't, something happened where there was a tower moment, okay? So the person's illusions were shattered. Their beliefs and the connection were shattered. And they had to balance their negative and positive, their dark side and their light side. They had to balance that in their emotions too, because they were in turmoil. Okay, because of this tower moment, they were in turmoil. Okay, because they really thought that they found their soulmate twin flame or whatever. I don't really like to call it twin flame, soul connection. Okay, and so they invested a lot but those investments, they didn't see the fruits of those investments. Okay, this is not a give and take situation. It was just take. Some person was just taking, not making any initiative. This person was doing all the work, and there was no reciprocity here. And then something happened, I don't know, some major event. Okay, I will clarify this, but first let me see this right here. So it's 40 minutes already. I do have to stop in an hour. I mean, my limit is an hour, okay? So I'm just going to continue until, and try to wrap this up within an hour, guys. And I know it's lengthy, but we have to talk about these things. Okay, so can you tell me what kind of contract this person leave? So tell me more about the Three of Swords reverse. Three of Pentacles. There was heartbreak here. I said Three of Swords for a reason. There was heartbreak here when the tower hit, or when this person left. There was a tower moment and heartbreak. Can you tell me more about this Three of Pentacles reversed? What about this Three of Pentacles reversed? So the Two of Cups kept wanting to come out, which is a deep soul connection card, okay? Some people call it twin flame, and I do too, just for a label, so for you to understand how deep the connection is. But I just want you guys to know that my interpretation of twin flames is different from other people's interpretation, meaning that I just think that a twin flame is supposed to trigger you into being awake. I don't think that all twin flames are meant to be together, and so people spend a lot of their time in their waking moment pining over someone who has, was just there and has fulfilled their purpose. But moving along. So this person left, okay? Here. There might be some regrets or sorrow, okay? Because I asked what happened here. This person left, okay? And they left here 2 cups. They left here, for me, this is like the 2 cups of the soul connection, okay? Because they were thinking of, they weren't even paying attention to this connection. Do you see they're hiding it? Like they have feelings here, but they just, with the rose here, they have feelings here for this person, but they chose not to indulge in these feelings. So they left these beautiful cups full, okay? And they ran away from true love here. And like the other cups are spilled. So they're focused on those cups. And like they're focused on, they're crying over spilled milk, basically. Okay, can you clarify the 5 of, cups? What soul connection did they leave? What soul connection did this person leave? Okay, so this is a card of, oh no, this is the card of, this is Leo, this is Leo, this is the card of, Cancer. I also see this as a card of Leo, actually. This is a card of Leo, I find here, because not only because of the lion, strength, and I see here that, again, I see the karmic tie, okay, the deep connection. Okay, this is, you've been doing this lifetimes and lifetimes. Okay, this is the card of strength, but you did not have the strength. It was in reverse. That means that you've encountered the devil. You've encountered the devil here. And you didn't have, this person, either you or your soulmate, didn't have the nerve to fight the devil. Okay, they didn't have the courage to fight over their fears. Maybe the devil is not just like the guy with horns. Okay, the devil can be like a fear, some sort of fear that you had. Okay, maybe fear of, I don't know what kind of fear it is. We have to check. What kind of fear is this? They were fighting the devil, what? So here I'm going to check with dark mirror. So your shadow, mirror, mirror on the wall. Shadow side. What kind of fear was this person having? What kind of fear was this person having? Sorry, I have to light this up. Sage. I'm just not burning leaves, they're sage. It's a problem. Sorry guys, I will take a longer time to do your reading, okay? It's just I need a minute to heat my tea here. Thank you for your patience. Aichucha. Okay. What didn't they have the strength? What kind of dark shadow were they facing here that they couldn't, that they would choose to walk away from it instead of facing it? What did they need courage to face? What did they need courage to face? Spirit, please help me. Need courage to face. What did this person need courage to face? Okay. So I get 3 of these things. Okay, 3 things just popped up, but I'm going to read it. I normally just read 1. But, so there were surmountable fears here. That one alone wasn't just, there were actually 3, just like this contract here with the 3 of Pens. I keep getting a lot of 3s, 3, 3. What does that mean? 3. 3 means, what does 3 mean here? In previous lifetimes, you never felt comfortable or secure in being able to express yourself or stand up for what it is that you truly believe. You may have felt oppressed or that you were not able to authentically live your truth. Perhaps you were also stopped from communicating a message or a truth. In this lifetime, you have come back to learn how to raise your voice and your confidence in expressing yourself. You have also been sent back to communicate an important message to the world that your soul has been holding on to. This is what it is, guys. This is it. Okay? So, you're battling the devil over issues of obsession. A child I was meant to be, and the Queen of Worlds. I will explain these. But the outcome is that you need to take off your mask and communicate your truth. This is the sole purpose of why you have this connection and this contract. This is the key to your contract. The key to your contract. Moving forward. This one came out first. It came up this way. But you know, I mean, when you're dealing with these type of cards, there's no reversal, right? The card is just a reversal in itself because we're dealing with your dark side, with your dark side. Queen of the World. Six, 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. There is a space out and space in. There is my realm and what is mine, and there are other places. I will not care if my world is made of thorn and ice, and if it's carved by my blood. My world is my world. I rule. I decide his borders, and I am law. I am princess. I am the blood in the veins of its heart. I am the warrior and the bride. I am alone, and I am the first among many. Be fearful of my world, because it's paved of my hopes and dreams, and you have no power there. I am greater than the stars and more beautiful than the moon. So you're setting limits. Okay, so you limit yourself with your beliefs. Okay, you have your certain, and it was paved by negative experiences that you've had. Okay, in this lifetime and in the past, all these fears that are paving the way to the stubbornness. I am my world and my world is me. Haughtiness, arrogance, ego, driven by the ego. And these wanted to pop up too. And this is just a mask, right? To really hide your fear of being vulnerable and communicating your truth and how you really feel. Okay? The child I was meant to be. The child I was meant to be. An instant of clarity is the light I needed. There is little darkness in this card. Okay? This is who you really are. It is a card of connection with ourselves. So many times it feels like a dream. It's fleeting, uncertain, and yet clear. The moment you close your hand to grasp it, it turns into fiery light and disappears, but it remains as a lingering smell, an ephemeral feeling of light and peaches and blossom. It is faith, it is hope, it is a warm smile on the other side of the forest of smoke and mirrors. We can be whole again, we can be pure again, we can be happy again. No matter what we did, we can. Just know that this is a gift of light among the cruel darkness. It brings no road, sometimes no solace, but it can become a seat of hope, a wind of change, a place for safety in the storm. Even if it's gone, it was definitely here. So it says that you need hope. Okay, so sometimes you hide, you mask this. Your genuine self is the purity, the light, but it's been masked by darkness. And it's like almost like you like that feeling of being in these dark places. You're comfortable with it. You're comfortable with the wounds of the past. And so going forward is to go backwards as hope heals the wounds of the past. So you have to heal those wounds. Okay, so you're bringing all these wounds with you, and they paved the road to what you are now, driven by ego and limited beliefs. And so you'd rather walk away and not fight for this connection. Walk away because of fear, a fear of being heartbroken. But are you not heartbroken already? So what is the fear? Aren't you in the dark already? So what is the fear? Is it that you're comfortable in this fear that you don't even realize? Obsession. There is nothing else that can replace my focus. All things led to one, and they disappear into one until only that one remains. We chase comets and mirrors and shadows. Sometimes we actually chase cars or myths. Obsession is a trick of our perception. Many become one, and that the one bloats as to take everything else. It feels like it, whatever it is, an idea, person, an object, flavors our life and gives meaning to it. As all the light through a lens, it converges on a single point, and that point goes ablaze under the greatest fire. But in truth, more than enacting our life, it numbs our intentions to the rest. It makes us feel more awake by hiding the rest of the world under a cloud of slumber. Obsession is a drug. In small doses, it whips. In big doses, it kills. If we drown inside an obsession, we should close our eyes. We don't die in the darkness, we just fall asleep, and then we can wake up more naturally. For some of you guys, you're battling an addiction of some sort. Okay? And some of you guys are obsessed with something here. An addiction, codependency. Cycle of codependency, cycle, infinity sign. And so you'd rather walk away. What is the future karmic connection here? So what would be the future karmic connection here? How will this turn out? Will this person leave this connection? I feel that someone's not healing here. Someone's not seeing the roses. Someone's not seeing the roses, the light, the love. They're not healing here. This is healing. For other of you guys, you're actually talking to your spirit guides. And as crazy as this sounds, this person will not leave you alone energetically. They will be in your energetic field, although you're trying to heal, okay? And trying to balance your emotions and your energy. This person's not letting you, because although they're not in your life, they've walked away. Energetically, they're still there. Do you see them energetically? Divine male, divine masculine. Do you see him right there? Okay, divine feminine is ready to heal. She's ready to balance her energies, commune with spirit. But he's always around. It's like energetically she can still feel him. And look at, his eyes are very much on her. So he hasn't let go, although he's physically let go in the 3D. Can we clarify this card? 17. The Star. This is the card of Aquarius. Yes. So this person, Aries, you might have Aquarius in your chart. If not, your soul connection has Aquarius in their chart. The Wheel of Fortune is reversed, is at a standstill. Whereas the Magician is here. Here you get the Sphinx and her paws on it. Do you see it's at a standstill? So that means that there's no new cycle here. The cycle's over. The cycle's over. Can you clarify? Can you clarify the see here? Like a type of wolf. And look, can you clarify the Wheel of Fortune? So it's kind of like the universe has put a stop to this because somebody's stuck in their fear of their own, prisoner of their own fear. And so right now, this cannot happen until this person has the courage to fight their shadow. Because they're prisoner of their fear. How can this cycle continue? No, you're not continuing. There's no new cycle until this person deals with this. Divine Feminine is going to continue to get this energy here in her energy field, whether she wants to or deal with it or not. She's going to have to move on with her life with that energy field still intact, still within her space. She could feel in her space that she's going to have to cope with it there and just move on. I get the Chariot when I see this, when I said this. Move on. Do you see? Okay, because the cups were spilled. Okay, and there's no more love to give at this moment. Everything was spilled. Some person just went and just spilled the love all over the place. And so they didn't want it. They didn't want it. Okay? And so you're moving forward. And you have your feminine and masculine, as you balance your feminine and masculine. Cancer, sign of Cancer. If you don't have it, if you have it, if Aries has it in your chart, it could be your soul connect, your soulmate. So either you, Aries, or your soulmate is moving forward. And where is this person going? The one that chose to walk out on the soul contract. Where are they? This person. Where is this person going? Where is this person going? What's going to happen? They're going to be in this energy for a while. Ten of Swords. Actually, they actually do you see the sun is black? So they won't be having any sun. Like they will, their sun would be clouded. There would be some cloud hanging over their head because they would feel the regret of betraying someone, of stabbing someone in the back. It could be themselves. They betrayed themselves. This is what they did. They betrayed themselves. And so this person will be in this energy for a long time. I think maybe until they disappear from Divine Feminine's energy field, when Divine Feminine stops stop feeling this energy around them, when this stops happening, when this person is no longer obsessed about it. Like, I could have sworn that the Page of Swords was here, but it's not. But it could be like this person is probably watching their social media and not saying a damn word. And so until the Divine Feminine can be like this, and she can heal without having to feel the presence of their counterpart, then they know that this person has also healed from the situation. Okay? And for those of you that want this to work, truth has to come out in communication. Like I said, I already told you what you have to do. Let me repeat again. In previous lifetimes, you never felt comfortable or secure in being able to express yourself or stand up for what it is that you would truly believe. You may have felt oppressed, or that you were not able to authentically live your truth. Well, now it's your time. Sword of Truth, deliver it, and you will be victorious. Do you see that wreath that eagle's holding? Okay, so I'm going to ask Archangel Oracle cards. What archangels, do they have any advice for us? If they can give us any advice. What would that be, archangels? Please give us advice. Give us advice. Is there anything that I missed? I just don't understand, how can somebody have so much love for someone and feel a connection and still walk away from it? I have no idea how, that's almost like cowardly. This is strength. And like I said, this was a heartbreaking situation for both people. One more than the other, I would have to say. But somebody saw somebody's mask come off. Somebody saw somebody's true identity here. What are the angels trying to tell us, dear Spirit? What are the angels trying to tell us? This person, I keep going back to the duck head of the dark, of the dark energy, then the shadow self. The shadow self is ducked down in submission. Like, this person conquered this shadow. This person did a lot of shadow work and conquered encounter their own inner demons and had the courage to move forward, even if they felt betrayed or pain, and they had the courage to meet the devil face to face, their shadow, their entities, and conquer it and have the strength. To move forward. Clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual side to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So they're helping this person become more aware of their spirituality, so they can their heart chakra can heal. Because right now they're oblivious. They're not using their intuition. They're oblivious of what real love is. If they can run away from a love like this, and obviously they love this person, they can run away from a connection like this, then the spirits are helping them to awaken them fully because they're asleep. They're asleep. Beloved one, Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Oh wow, this is crazy. I never get this card pulled out, but there she is. Okay? There's still hope in this relationship. Okay? The wheel has not broken off and fallen apart. It's just at a standstill. Okay? And if it doesn't work with this connection, it will work with someone else. I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So you will find another person that will have the same, you will feel a spiritual connection with. Okay? So hope is not lost here. So have hope. Because people have free will, right? They don't have to fulfill their karmic contracts, their soul contracts that they've made in the ethers. And you just learn your lessons, and you know that next time that you will get the spiritual connection, whether it be with your soul, with this soulmate, or with someone else. What's the next card? What's the last card, Spirit? Please tell me. Counselor, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So we go back to you, Aries, of being the supporter, of being a person who can think things through clearly. Okay? You provide a lot of guidance and reassurance. Okay? So Aries, is this person, whether it is this Aries, I sense two kinds of Aries. Those of you guys that remove yourself from this soul contract, and those of you guys that actually were the other person, were the ones that were trying everything here, and were the visionaries, and trying everything to fulfill this karmic contract. Because everything's karmic, right? Karma doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Karma is just something that a contract that you sign to learn lessons. And to learn, you can learn good lessons, you can learn terrible lessons. Karma can be good, karma can be bad. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor. So if you're thinking of going into a field where you help others, whether therapy work or or psychology, or psychiatry, or even a healer like I am, even a light worker, anything, even a physical therapist, a coach, a teacher, a mentor. Okay guys, well this is it. My throat chakra was hurting actually, to be quite honest, and after I finished this it was really tight. And furthermore, after I told you your what you need to do, what your karmic contract is, and why you're here, what exact lesson you were here to learn, and that pertained to communicating your true self, my throat chakra was blocked. I can feel it, like a tightness, like I have like an apple in my throat. Okay guys, this is it. It's been more than an hour, and I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please thumbs up if you resonate with this video. And you can just click on the icon that has a thumbs up, and you will see it highlighted blue, and that would help a lot. Thank you guys. Bye. See you later.